Hello guys, once again you are most welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I want to share with you something very important. But before we go to that, my name remains Alumai. I hope you watched my previous video and you benefited from it. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe right now, because more lovely contents like this will be coming your way and you really don't have to miss. Subscribing to my channel is going to allow you to actually get notified each time I post a video here on this channel. So please do that faster and it will help a lot in the growth of this channel. Give a like to this video and also share this video with some of your friends. You can either share it on WhatsApp, you can either share it with your friends on Facebook. Anywhere your friends are, make sure to share my videos with them. As the title suggests, I just want to share with you some few reasons why I think farming actually might be one of the best things that somebody can choose to start any way possible other than any other professions around. I hope farming has to be much more better than many more other professions. I'm not trying to say that other professions like teaching, being a doctor, being a lawyer, or being any other thing professionally is unimportant. But I am meaning that farming to many other aspects, especially if you want to accumulate great fortune or if you want to help large numbers of people, farming actually comes to the top of the list in most cases. So I have some few reasons why I think farming has to be one of the best things that one can actually do. Some of the top benefits of farming. So as you look at me as personal, as an individual, I actually grew up in a farming home. Okay, I kept interchanging studies with the farming. Sometimes when I'm in school I study, and then when I come back home I actually go to farms. I go to farm in my father's farm, and in that I obtained a lot of experiences. So whenever I talk about benefits of farming, I think there is a lot that I have already seen throughout my childhood and up to now. So few years ago I've not been having time to actually farm because something else had occupied me, but for the short few 6 to 5 months ago I've been doing farming for the months I've just mentioned, meaning I've also seen certain few things that suggests future benefits in farming. So I want to share with you some few benefits that you might gain, especially if you choose to focus on farming. Number one benefit, without wasting a lot of time, is tax benefits. Okay, every country, I don't know where you are watching me from, you might be in Uganda as I am, or you might be in any other country, but I hope in that particular country people do pay tax, especially if you are running any form of business. No matter how small that business is, you actually pay some form of tax, and that kind of tax is not as it is in farming. Okay, in most countries farming still remains one industry that government has failed to tax. In most cases, most governments of most countries leave farming untaxed. They actually want people to produce whatever they want to produce in farms so that it goes out there. Maybe it gets taxed at the levels of the market and so on, but in the level of trying to produce the things by yourself, you get less taxes. I've heard that there are certain countries that actually do tax at the production level, but it's not every country. So you benefit a lot from taxes on. Okay, it's always a very good idea to pay tax, but in a situation where you're just starting and you do not have a lot of money, tax can end up being a very big burden. Okay, and also even if government tries to tax farming or products you get from farming, it is always going to be easier for you to shift that tax burden to those who buy your products. Let's go to the next point, which is freedom. Okay, which is freedom. Okay, in farming it is actually easier for you as a farmer to block time for some of the important things that you want to do. Let's take for example, you are a teacher. You can't easily block time for leisure, or you can't block time to read books that are for, let's say, self-development. You can't block time to do any of those things because your profession and your duties might occupy you so fully that you can't get such a time. But in farming, it is a little bit easier. You can actually decide not to do anything in your farm and just block like 2 to 3 hours to read a book. You can block 2 to 3 hours, let's say, to have a leisure time with your friends. You can also block like just 10 hours to exercise, okay, which is more possible. There is freedom if you switch to farming to some extent, okay. I'm not saying everybody must switch to farming. It's not for everyone, it's for some people. But if at all you have a desire to switch to farming, here are some of the importances you might benefit from, as I mentioned them in this video. Number 3 benefit you can gain from farming is that there is always freedom for growth, okay? Freedom for growth or freedom for expansion. You can easily expand as much as you can. The limits to your growth in farming always depends on you, okay? You can easily do anything as much as you want, okay? Professionally, certain things are not allowed to be done by certain people who holds some qualifications, okay? For example, in medical, a nurse cannot be allowed to do what a surgeon is allowed to do. A surgeon might not be allowed to do what a medical doctor is allowed to do, or a clinician cannot do what a medical doctor can do, or what a gynecologist can do. So those kind of limitations are always there in professions. I talked about medical alone because I have some experience in medical. So other professions also hold the same. You can see in teaching, teachers are of different grades. So a teacher of a certain grade cannot do something of a teacher of another grade. But in farming, such a thing is surely not there. Okay, you might be as small as you are, but you can be able to do as bigger as somebody else who is bigger than you. Okay, here there are no limitations. You can easily grow as much as you wish, as much as you want, and as much as you surely can afford to do. And the next benefit is there is no experience needed to start farming, okay? You can really never start many more other things without experience, but farming, with no experience, you can get started, and whatever thing you reap from farming will still be a very big benefit to you. So I hope you really understand there is no specific experience needed for you to start farming. You can just take a look at things 1 or 2 and get started. It's actually the easiest thing that one can easily start. Okay, the last point I want to share for this video is that farming, it's one of the easiest sectors whereby you can easily start small, okay? You can easily start as small as you want, okay? You can even start on a piece of land which doesn't reach a quarter an acre and still grow as much as you want. You can start on an acre of land. If you have the capability, you can start on 10 acres of land. You can start on 50 acres of land. You can start on even smaller than that and you still get started. For example, you can start poultry farming. Let's say layers. You can start layers with only 200 birds. Another person can start with 50 birds. Another one can start with 500 birds, which is not the same in certain other types of businesses. It's actually easier for you to start small in farming and grow as big as you want. Please, if there are benefits that you know as a farmer might enjoy as being a farmer, please add them in the comment section below. Let me know your views about this video in the comment section below, and please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, consider liking this video, share this video with many more of your friends. Until next time, I will see you again in my next video. For now, I wish you a very good time and bye bye.